One of the major themes explored in Dune is the nature of fate and free will. Do you believe that everything that happens to you is fated or predestined? Or do you think that you have the power to shape your own destiny? Allow me to repeat your question. One of the major themes explored in Dune is the nature of fate and free will. Do you believe that everything that happens to you is fated or predestined? Or do you think that you have the power to shape your own destiny?
Well, joining this pageant is not quite that easy, but I remain confident because it is not about perfection. It is about embracing who you are and standing tall despite the odds. Because when we believe in ourselves, the world has no choice but to believe in us too. Thank you.
That was Binibining and Michaela Aquino.
Thank you so much, Binibining! And now, let's call on our next Binibining who will answer. Binibining number 14, RB Hazel Custodio. Please come on front.
RV, good evening. You are looking absolutely stunning.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, a little bit of breather before you answer the question that we will be asking you. Do you have any family members or supporters you would want to greet? Especially since you are now part of our top 5 girl.
So first and foremost, I don't have much. I have my brother, my boyfriend, and my other brother in the audience right now. But most especially that I would like to greet are my parents up above who are watching over me right now. So this is all for you, Mama and Papa.
You have
Very, very
beautiful
touching.
angels watching over you anytime you kaya igihan mo. Galing.
Binibining Army, are you ready?
Yes,
I will repeat your question twice. So this is your final question. One of the major themes explored in Dune is the nature of fate and free will. Do you believe that everything that happens to you is fated or predestined? Or do you think that you have the power to shape your own destiny? Again, one of the major themes explored in Dune is the nature of fate and free will. Do you believe that everything that happens to you is fated or predestined? Or do you think that you have the power to shape your own destiny?
I believe that God has a plan for each and every one of us. But along with that, God has also given us the freedom to choose. And so I believe that everything we do is something that shapes us. For all of you who doesn't know, I was here last year too. And if I just accepted my fate that I lose, then I won't be here being part of the top 5. And this part of my life is to teach you guys that our greatest glory lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. And here I am, being a testament to that we can shape our life and we can be the masters of our own story because we are. Thank you.
And that is your Binibining number 14, Binibining Army Hazel Custodio. Goes to show bakit sila nasa top 5, right?
Totoo,
They really deserve it.
Sa pagpili ng ating mga kandidato. Let's call her in. Here is Binibining 18, Faten Muhammad Shah. Faten, which would you like to be called by? Which would you prefer? Faten, Muhammad? How do your friends call you? Faten? Faten, sobrang ganda mo, masabi ko lang. At ang dami mong supporters. Baka gusto mo lang ulit. Masalamat ka.
Well, first of all, I would like to thank my friends and my family for the crowd cheering for me as I step here on the very first stage of Binibining Bayambang. I want to be an inspiration.
And that exactly is what you're doing tonight. Congratulations for making it this far. Your question, ready ka na? Goes like this. One of the major themes explored in Dune is the nature of fate and free will. Do you believe that everything that happens to you is fated or predestined? Or do you think that you have the power to shape your own destiny? Once again, one of the major themes explored in Dune is the nature of fate and free will. Do you believe that everything that happens to you is fated or predestined? Or do you think that you have the power to shape your own destiny?
Well, I believe that I have the power to shape my own destiny because everything happens for a reason. And that's why I stand here because as throughout my 16 years of existence, I have faced challenges just like self-doubt, and that has taught me to be perseverant and resilient in life. It is to have the strength to rise after every setbacks, the power and the courage to keep going even if you know the path seems unclear. It's all about taking every challenge as an opportunity for growth, embracing it with grace and learning from it to become more confident and stronger version of ourselves. So go out there, dream for it, take risks and remember how much you are capable of. Because as I stand here hoping to be an inspiration in front of you, I'm gonna make it happen. Thank you!
Thank you so much, Binibining 18. This time, let's all welcome Binibining number 3, Crush Jewel Reyes. Hello, Binibining. You look so beautiful tonight. So, kumusta ka naman?
Well, I am feeling very energized and I am feeling the support of everyone who's watching me tonight. My father, I know he's watching with me virtually. My mom, my church mates, my classmates, everyone. I'm very grateful for your unwavering support.
That's good to know, Binibining. Now, are you ready for your question? So this is your question. One of the major themes explored in Dune is the nature of fate and free will. Do you believe that everything that happens to you is fated or predestined? Or do you think that you have the power to shape your own destiny? Let me repeat. One of the major themes explored in Dune is the nature of fate and free will. Do you believe that everything that happens to you is fated or predestined? Or do you think that you have the power to shape your own destiny?
Thank you for that very interesting question. Well, a lot of things happen in our lives and there are many things that has tested our faith and we have faces adversities. However, I firmly believe that I have the power to shape my destiny. And just like for example, as I stand here tonight, I am more than ready to conquer the stage and make it my own. If given a chance to win this crown, this isn't just a title for me. It is a responsibility, a mission, and a calling. If I win tonight, I will bring every dreams of Bayambang with me and leave an indelible mark in everyone who believes and sees themselves in me. That would be all. Thank you and good evening.
And now, we are down to our last Binibining who will face the final question and answer portion. So let's go with Binibining number 1, Kate Wintel Kabadi.
Kate, grabe ko. Ikaw yung huling tinawag. I just want to know before we proceed to your question,
Yes.
you were the last one called in for the top 5. When 4 ladies have been called in, naiisip mo ba na parang wala na siguro to? Or umaasa ka pa rin na ako yung panglima na tatawagan? What was going through your mind during those times?
Sa tingin ko po, nung nandun po ako nakatayo, alam ko po sa sarili ko na ako na yun. Kasi alam ko na ginawa ko po yung best ko.
Yo, that's the spirit. You know, ito naman, di ba? You manifest, you believe, paniwalaan mo yung minamanifest mo, and eventually, it will happen.
Yes. So, Binibining Kate, are you ready for your question?
Yes.
Thank you, partner. Binibining Kate, I will read your question twice. So here is your question. One of the major themes explored in Dune is the nature of fate and free will. Do you believe that everything that happens to you is fated or predestined? Or do you think that you have the power to shape your own destiny? Once again, one of the major themes explored in Dune is the nature of fate and free will. Do you believe that everything that happens to you is fated or predestined? Or do you think that you have the power to shape your own destiny?
Thank you for that wonderful question. I believe that I have the power to make everything happen for me because I believe that by standing here throughout my journey in Binibining Bayambang, I am full of doubt, but throughout this journey, I realized that I should embody resiliency and I should believe in myself. And I believe that by doing that, I unlock the power within me. Because as a Binibining Bayambang, this isn't just a crown, but how you inspire and how you champion your purpose here. Just like the dunes in the theme of our pageant, Dune, it is about resiliency. And because resiliency is not about getting tough times, it's about turning every challenges into opportunities to bounce back stronger. That's why I am here because I have purpose. Thank you.
Maraming salamat.
On time.
Number one, sakto-sakto sa buzzer natin.
Yes.
5 candidates have already said their piece, and we are just waiting for the final scores from our judges at malalaman ng ating mga kaibigan kung sino ang kukoronahan tonight as Binibining Bayambang 2025. Pero before anything else, I believe gusto rin natin ipaalam or ipakita sa lahat ng Bayambanggenyos at Bayambanggenyas kung ano nga ba ang itsura ng napakagandang corona na isusuot ng ating Binibining Bayambang 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, if you also would like to find out what this crown looks like, please focus your attention to the screen and watch this.
Brought to life by the history and culture of our hometown, the Binibining Bayambang crown embodies the heart and soul of every Bayambanggenyo. Stories scintillated in every gem, milestones radiating in each stone. The crown is not merely worn, it is carried with humility, grace, and honor. It is the symbol of the empowered Binibini who will lead with our founding purpose, beauty for love and service.
All right, there you go, everybody. We have seen just how beautiful that crown is. Kaya totoo nga naman ang sinabi nila. Heavy truly is the crown, the head that wears the crown, but the wearer will bear it with pride and honor.
And the crown should not be worn on the head, but in the heart, partner. And I believe that each of our top 5 are ready to wear the crown of the Binibining Bayambang on their hearts. Kaya naman, nakaka-proud talaga hearing their answers. You know, Miss Danny, Sean, I am just beaming with pride and honor to call myself a Bayambanggenya because it is so empowering to hear that at such young age, we have girls like this who have a bright future, and mind you, baka isang araw, makita natin sila sa national stage.
And on the international stage, Dika.
Exactly, that's what I've been thinking, no? We have been hearing comments actually coming from our visitors, our coach, we have here, Mr. Ian Mendahar. Siya mismo magbanggit sa atin that we have queens here na pwede,
Potentials.
right? Pwede